Hey guys, Exotic Dan here. Welcome back to another video in a series where I react to, learn things, and review things about Australia. So today, in this video, I am going to be reviewing another Australian food product. So, the food product that I am reviewing today are Twisties. As you can see, I have two different flavors right here. So, first off, I have Twisties cheese, and I also have Twisties chicken. Now, as a Canadian, I don't know anything about Twisties. All I do know is that they are kind of like, trying to think of like one of the closest things that we have that is very similar. I would say that they're kind of like Cheeto crunchies, and they're also like cheesies in some way. They're very similar to that, but so this product right here, this one looks more like a Cheeto or a cheesy, well, a Cheeto crunchy to be more precise. And this one, well, it's kind of like that, but doesn't taste like cheese. But anyways, I am going to be reviewing both but I'm going to be reviewing both flavors and tell you which one was my most favorite and which one was my least favorite. So yeah, we're going to go over a little bit what is on each bag itself. There's really not too much that's really different on the bags, other than color and the flavor. So as you guys can see, Twisties cheese, it has red. Well, the logo is in a red shape. I don't know what the shape would be. But yeah, it's red, and it also shows some letters in red as well. For the chicken, it's basically the same thing, but in green. And then as we flip it over to the back, it's basically the same thing as well. So yeah, this is really all that's really on the bag itself. We'll go over chicken. So yeah, as you can see what is on the back right here, and here's the front or the back of the cheese one as well. And I'm also going to show you the front of each one as well. There's the front of the cheese one, and here is the front of the chicken one. So, so there's something on both of these bags that basically say the same thing. Basically, it says life's pretty straight without Twisties. So yeah, that's technically kind of interesting. But anyways, with all that being said, I'm going to go into which one was my favorite and which one was my least favorite. So yeah, here we go. So we're going to start off with reviewing each one at a time, just like I did with the Violet Crumble and the Tim Tams and a whole bunch of other Australian products that I reviewed as well that have multiple flavors. So first off, we have Twisties cheese. So this one I've seen before. They were basically, so when I first saw these, my immediate thought was Cheetos Crunchies, the Australian version of Cheetos Crunchy, and Cheesies. That's basically the first thing that popped into my mind when I first saw this product. The one thing I did not know about Twisties, though, is that they had so many different flavors of Twisties. So that was definitely very interesting. And from the Australian food package that I got, these were the two flavors that I got, the cheese flavor and the chicken flavor. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. And apparently I heard that there was like some other flavors of Twisties out there as well. Maybe I'll review them in another video. But anyways, back to this. Twisties cheese. So first of all, I do have to say that I am a huge fan of Cheetos Crunchies. I'm also a huge fan of Cheesies as well. But to be honest with you, when I was trying this, it was okay. Like, I honestly didn't really like the fact that there wasn't like when you try Cheetos or Cheesies, like the flavor hits you instantly. When I was trying this, it just felt like I felt like I wasn't really getting like I just felt like I wasn't getting like the cheese that I was kind of hoping to get. Like I kind of felt like it was like the cheese flavor. I felt like it was very, very bland to an extent. It's definitely I do have to say that I kind of prefer Cheetos and Cheesies over this, but it is okay for what it was. I just didn't really taste a whole bunch of cheese, to say the least. It was okay, not saying that it was bad, but would this be something that I'd pick up again? Maybe if there were no Cheeto Crunchies, or maybe if there were no Crunchy Cheetos or any Cheesies on the store shelves in Canada, then maybe I'd pick this up again. But that'd probably be the only reason why I would pick it up again. Next up, we have the chicken flavor. So, just to throw this out there, I am not a huge fan of chicken, so my opinion on this product flavor is probably going to be very, very different from somebody who actually does like chicken. So, chicken. Now, despite for what I said about the cheese flavor, there's definitely some chicken flavor within the product right here. I definitely did taste it. I do have to say though, I was definitely not a fan though. I just remember that I just could not eat a whole bunch of these because I just felt like it was just not, because I just really did not like the taste of it. I just don't I'm not a huge fan of chicken flavored things. So basically the whole product right here, this whole flavor in general, was probably by far probably one of the worst flavored things that I've probably ever tried. Even in Canada in general, there's chicken flavored things. I do not like any chicken flavored products that they serve in Canada, and I have to say that this is definitely one thing that I definitely do stand by today, even though I do have to say that this is definitely something that I do stand by, even with this product, and even to this day, technically, because like I mentioned before, not a huge fan of chicken flavored things, but this would definitely be another thing that I would definitely not pick up again, simply because I do not like chicken flavored things, and there was definitely a lot of chicken flavor within the product. Now, would this be something I'd pick up again? Definitely not. And yeah, like I said before, did not like this product. Well, did not like this flavor, but yeah. But if this was probably one of the last things on earth, then I would probably pick it up again. But I just could not eat a whole bunch of these because I just did not feel like the chicken flavor was not that good. This, on the other hand, I actually could eat a whole bunch of these because despite the cheese flavor being very bland, I do have to say that it was okay for what it was. This, on the other hand, not so much. So, now I'm going to tell you which one was the best one and which one was the worst one. So, I do have to say that even though that they both had, I do have to say that despite both of these being things that I didn't really enjoy that much, I am still going to tell you guys what I thought about each one. So, the best one, I would have to say, would obviously be the Twisties cheese. There's obviously no denial with it. I definitely do prefer, I do have to say, despite the cheese flavor being kind of bland in my opinion, I do have to say that this was definitely better than the chicken flavor, and as you guys can probably already tell, this one was probably my least favorite, if that was not already obvious. But, yeah, I do have to say that, these two, they were not my favorite things, but we do know that, but at least if at least I was to buy these again, I know which flavor I'd be picking up again. And it would be the Twisties cheese. And if there's another flavor that I haven't, and if there's another flavor of Twisties that I missed out on, you can let me know down in the comments below, and maybe I'll do a review on it and tell you guys what I think about it. But yeah. But anyways, with all that being said, I think so I'm going to end off this video. If you guys happen to enjoy this video, please make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe. And also don't forget to ring the notification bell as well, so you don't miss a single video. And if you have anything else that you want me to react to, learn about, or even review from Australia, leave it down in the comments below. And until then, I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!